Good morning, people. Good morning. Today is the day that we have been waiting for and asking for months. Today, we have the privilege, Belizean Rights and Justice Movement. I am Miss Elizabeth Dina, because I'm married, Mrs. Elizabeth Dina. And today we have the privilege of actually sitting with Miss Sharon Graham, an employee of the Belize Airport Concession Company. For those of you who don't know, that's airport, right? She was employed at airport. And we have the privilege of hearing Miss Sharon's personal testimony. We've been crying this over Facebook, over Instagram, over WhatsApp. We've been saying this to people and we're being laughed at. We've been ridiculed. We've been labeled as anti-vax, when all we said was, please give the vaccine if you don't want, but please do not mandate it for us, for people. Give them the choice that they will be able to go and choose for themselves with the proper information. Proper information is, if you take it, it will help you do this, it will minimize your symptoms if you catch COVID, but it also has side effects, and these are the side effects. The side effects of this vaccine, which in reality is a biological weapon. Biological weapon that our government of Belize has actually unleashed on its population. So they are no different than those people in the Middle East that you hear when you hear about people unleashing or using weapons of biological weapons against their people. This government just did that. They just unleashed in June or whenever I don't quite remember the exact date that people started getting vaccinated, but this government just did that. And it's not just this government. This was set in place by the previous government as well. You understand? PUP and UDP just did this. Unleash biological weapons on the people of Belize. Now, let's get back to it, right? Miss Sharon Graham, because I don't want to do no lot of talking. I just want to introduce what it's about so that you guys understand that what we were saying from the beginning is true. But this now, we have evidence. Okay? Evidence. Miss Sharon Graham, I'm going to turn it over to her now. And you know, Miss Sharon, first of all, please just identify yourself, and tell the public.
First of all, my name is Sharon Graham. I work at the Belize Airport concession from the 8th of November 2014 up until the 9th of September 2021. I always feel I didn't want to take the vaccine because I always say I want to know what kind of vaccine is going into my body, and I don't know what kind of vaccine going into my body. Yes. So, Belize Airport concession forced me to take the vaccine, even though I never want to take it. So,
some people would say that you were not forced because you had the choice. You had the right to leave your job. What is your point? What is your stance from that?
Well, why I must leave my job? That is my daily bread.
So you can say then, by them by them telling you that, giving you the option, because that's what they claim they do.
No, we were called in a meeting.
Yeah, but the government is basically saying to us, in a pretty words, that he's giving you the option. You can either take the vaccine or take the PCR test or just don't come to work. That's the option that they give it. What do you think about that? Do you think, no, being in the position that you are in right now, is that an option?
Well, when I take the first PCR test,
so you took the PCR
I took the
test?
PCR test,
wow,
and it
okay.
came out negative. So when I really never want to
and
take.
And you had to pay for that?
No, it was during free at the airport.
Okay, well that's
yes, and I never want to take the PCR test every 2 weeks, right? So I decide I'm gonna take the vaccine. So on the 8th of April 2021, I took the first AstraZeneca vaccine. The first AstraZeneca vaccine.
Yes.
But When I take the first vaccine, I noticed it caused my two legs then to get heavy. The first vaccine,
okay.
my two legs then get heavy, and I start to feel pain in my legs.
Okay.
And I noticed my veins, as you could see the veins here.
Zoom in on the
See the veins, how the veins.
My goodness,
how
look
the
at
veins,
that.
see,
No,
like,
no, just bring the camera closer. Yeah, just bring it closer. Look at that. Just bring it, yeah, just push your hand closer to the vein,
see?
and then you could put it back
Yes,
down.
I noticed my veins start to get
My
pushed
Lord.
out and like
Yes,
you want bust.
Yes.
So I went
That's from
upstairs.
blood clotting.
Yes, and I talked to Miss Audrey Obispo from the receptionist, and I talked to Miss Sherritt Vernon, HR.
Yes.
And they tell me, if Miss Shan, if you're with a doctor, because it could be blood clot.
Yes, and that is exactly what it is.
So I got a doctor, I check out my health a bit, I got to take my echocardiogram and everything.
And these are the documents
yes,
that
these are the
you
documents that I have.
People,
I have documents
she
that I
went
take
to Belize Medical Associates.
and I take
And this is an echocardiogram.
Yes.
An echocardiogram, and I believe this had to do with your heart.
This is my heart.
Okay, so they did an echocardiogram.
Your heart has 6 valves. Each valve, see here, each valve, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And share with the public what did the doctor say, what was the diagnosis of this?
Well, the diagnosis of this is that I have, the left side of my heart is enlarging from taking the vaccine.
You see? You see?
So I didn't want to take the second vaccine because the first one already made me sick. But due to the encouragement from Miss Audrey and Miss Sherritt Vernon telling me to take care of my health, before that, after I take the first vaccine, I am another staff in, I could call him name.
Yeah, man, call people name.
Another staff, Miss Petrona
That is the
Alvarez.
problem. We're too hush-hush in this society, and people are dying because of it.
Yes,
Call people
that's
name
true,
because they know the truth.
That's the rule. We take the vaccine together, but she got sick. Sick on the day, same day she took the vaccine, she had to go home, she was sick. And we took the vaccine on the 8th of April, and from then Miss Petrona was sick, and on the 31st of May, she took the vaccine in April, and the 31st of May she dropped down dead.
Oh, that's the other young lady
that
from
died in
from
the airport.
Do you hear it, people? Do you hear it?
She died right in the airport, departure launch, with the dust map stick in
So,
her hand.
what-
Well, it was
that's
3
your-
weeks.
Wow.
4 weeks.
So less than a month, you can
Less
say.
than a month.
Less than 1 month, she dropped
After she
down.
took the vaccine and complained, she made it feel sick and she had to go home. She dropped down dead in the same Belize Airport concession.
Wow.
Dropped down there in the departure lounge. Now, me and her were working on the same ship because she worked on the ship and I worked on another ship, but I was off when she was working. So that gave me being me not feeling well and seeing my co-worker drop dead in the airport from the same not feeling well after taking the vaccine, I become really concerned about my very own health.
Right.
And that's the reason I refused to take the second vaccine.
Okay.
But I was calling to the office by Miss Priscilla Stevenson, telling me that
Call her name, Mama.
if I don't
Yes.
take the vaccine, I am going to be fired. Or
Even though you had already taken
even though I
one
had already
shot.
taken one shot.
Listen, people, this lady don't take one shot, and they still threaten her with termination. Continue.
Yes, she threatened me to. So I told her, no worry, Miss Pris, I'm gonna make sure I say that before the month done, I'm gonna take another vaccine. Even though I'm not feeling well, I still went and took another vaccine on the 29th of July to save my job so that I can continue working at BACC. Still not feeling well, I went to the doctor. And the doctor, I decided finally I got to go to the doctor because
what prompted you to actually go? Were you was it more the stress?
It was more the stress because I actually feel that I'm leaving, I left behind. I come out of the bus from work and I left way to the back, everybody they walk past me.
So you realize that your mobility?
Yes, mobility, yes, in my legs, my 2 legs.
Wow. Okay.
I couldn't walk, I just couldn't walk. My supervisor usually walk. She there about half mile ahead of me and that is not
you can't catch up.
And I couldn't catch up with her and that really shocked and surprised me.
Okay, so then what did you do then?
I come back to the doctor and I tell the doctor, doctor, I'm really not feeling good. And I went to see Dr. Kawich. And
His medical associates.
And Dr. Kawich said to me that it's the vaccine that is causing me to feel
here. She got a diagnosis from the doctor that she went to see at Belize Medical Associate, which was Dr. Filiberto Kawich from Medical Associates, right? So this was her claim for sickness benefit, and this was the diagnosis as to why she was and he rendered her incapacity for work. The medical, this is a certificate of incapacity for work. And if you notice the dates are on September 4th, 2021. She was given this sick leave.
She was given 1 week sick leave.
Yeah, 1 week sick leave.
But anyone who is sick with COVID is supposed to get 2 weeks sick leave. The doctor was giving me 2 weeks. I told him, no doctor, I'll take 1 week and take some medications and try to feel good, get better to get back to work.
Based on how you felt.
Based on how I felt.
Okay then, that is fair.
When this 6 days up, I went back to work on the 4th of September.
Okay.
I worked the 4th of September, I worked the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. On the 9th of September, I worked the 8 to 4 shift. While about 10 minutes before I left the work, I was called upstairs by my supervisor, tell me that Mr. Evans, Emil Evans wants to see me upstairs. When I went upstairs,
before you get to the interview, guys, I want you to zoom in on this this diagnosis again, just so that the public can see that here it is, Post Vak-seeen As-the-nia. Post Vak-seeen As-the-nia. Okay, so that is saying that she's having adverse or side effects from the vaccine. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Miss Sharon.
And
so you went to see
yes.
They called you. You didn't. They said that they wanted to see you.
Yes, my supervisor came and told me that.
What happened? You presented them.
After I presented my sick leave to HR.
Okay, she presented this to the HR management.
Yes, to Mr. Keegan. I gave Mr. Keegan,
so Mr. Keegan,
operations manager, my sick leave. And I was called upstairs on the 9th of September telling me that my service is terminated.
And confirming again here, guys, in my hands, Belize Airport Concession Company, September 9th, Miss Sharon Graham. And it says, dear Miss Graham, I'm reading it and then I'll put it up so you guys can see the regarding termination. It says the Belize Airport Concession Company, BAC, would like to thank you for your services. However, BAC has found it necessary to terminate you effective September 9th. Any outstanding payment for time work will be settled as soon as all properties of BAC have been returned. The Belize Airport Concession Company wishes you the best in your future endeavors. And this was signed by Priscilla Stevenson, and the post here on this is Manager of Finance and Administration. It was also CC'd to payroll, the payroll clerk, and the accounts department. Here is that letter. This is proof, guys. This is proof. Okay,
and
go
this
ahead,
is just want to tell anybody. When you take the vaccine, you get sick, they will still fire you.
Same as
they
what
still fire you.
Been saying.
Because this is our living proof. I took the vaccine, see it here, 2 doses. And because the vaccine give me
sick, the
made me
clots
sick,
and all of that.
I was terminated. I was terminated from my job.
Look at the amount of money Miss Graham spent. Pass me the other
make I get the blood test for $700.
Blood test. Look at all the amount of money that Miss Sharon took out of her very own pockets. This one is a an endoscopy.
Yeah.
This is an endoscopy, and this is of her stomach. Okay. Because she wanted to find out what really was the issue. Look at all the lab tests. Look at all the things that this lady had to do. Here, the doctor diagnosed her with an enlarged inflammation of heart. Cardiomegaly.
Cardiomegaly, that's
okay,
an enlarged heart.
Cardiomegaly. That's an enlarged heart, right? all this money this lady have spent, okay, over since. Now my question to you, Miss Graham, before you went and take this vaccine, what was your medical history like? Were you sickly?
Well,
Did you have?
I never sickly. I just have sinus problem. Only
Okay, I
sinus.
saw something here. For sinus.
That's all I had before I take this vaccine.
And that's
sinus
fair.
problem.
I did see something here that said I'm having to do with your sinuses. Okay. All right.
That's all.
So that's all.
That's
Perfect.
all.
This one it says yeah, she did a lot, and all of these things cost money. And we're gonna we're gonna post those things so people could see. We're not going to your medical thing because it's your privacy. But these are all here, folks, and these are all here. This is her. She's paying all this money. And let's get to the prescription before we get to the rest. This is a prescription, and these are all the prescriptions, all the medications that was diagnosed
to help my stomach
that
from the vaccine that I took.
You see how much?
All of these. This is for the heart.
And she have one here for vitamins.
This is a melatonin that helps me to rest to sleep.
Okay.
This is have
So
zinc,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
zinc, vitamin
6.
B12, and vitamin B12, vitamin B, zinc, and vitamin D.
And vitamin D. Okay, guys? 6 medications.
And I have one.
Have another one?
This
Okay.
Termination.
And this is so Miss Sharon. When you done Ghana medical, okay, done Ghana medical already,
Yes.
you done get your lead diagnosis, so at least you have a little peace of mind now,
Yes.
saying, okay, well, I know what is wrong with me now.
Yes.
So you gone back to your work now, you present them with this diagnosis to go on your sick leave.
Yes.
And even though you said that people diagnosed with COVID gets 2 weeks,
Yes.
right? You ask for one,
Only
and then
one.
you will take the medications and see how you felt, and then you will go back to work, right? And then based on that, then if should anything happen, then you go back.
Yes.
Now it was during this, after the 1 week, you went back to work
The
now.
6th of September. And I worked the 6th of September, I off the 7th, I worked the 8th and the 9th. And the 9th, I was serving the letter of termination.
Okay, see that, people? She went back to work after her diagnosis, and she was terminated. And did they give you any reason for termination?
No reason at all. When I asked, what have I done? No one answered me up to yet. And the thing about it, I work at the Belize Airport Concession Company for 7 years. And I can't get my pay. They don't want to pay me my servants' pay, my notice pay, my holiday pay.
Wow.
Miss Priscilla Stevenson don't want to pay me. I don't know why.
Wow.
She still tell me, go, it's in the credit union, it's in the credit union, and it's not in the credit union.
So you went to the...
I went to the credit
and
union
you
2
checked.
times yesterday.
You gone to the people you know, and they actually terminate you and not tell you why, no reason.
No reasons why I was terminated.
Just hand you this letter
Just
right
hand me
here.
the letter.
This
Just
letter here.
hand me the letter.
This letter here.
Hand me the letter and tell me you are terminated.
And there is people we will have this letter posted as well. There is no reason for termination of this as
Exactly.
well. Now my other question to you is this. Normally when you get severance, they're supposed to, just like when I give you this letter, they were also supposed to give you a letter showing you your severance, like the breakdown of monies that should be returned to
First
you.
thing, they're supposed to give me a termination letter with the reasons why I was terminated.
I agree.
And the breakdown of my servants' pay,
Yes,
my
and what's
holiday
due to
pay,
you.
and my notice pay.
But this only says all monies. It says any outstanding payment for time work will be settled as soon as properties of back have been returned. Have you
Yes.
returned the properties?
I was given this letter on the 9th of September, and the 10th of September, which is a public and bank holiday, I took the bus, went to airport, and took in the uniform, the keys, and the pass.
So you don't have nothing?
I have nothing, absolutely nothing for BACC.
Okay, and still no.
And still now, they refuse to pay me my servants' pay, my holiday pay, and my notice pay.
But when this letter was given for people to know, my Belizean people, whenever you are terminated and served with a letter like this, if you have a certain amount of years working at an establishment, they also are supposed to give you a letter, or in that same letter state the amount of payment that you are supposed to receive, as what she's saying. If you have any notice pay, and if even though I think the notice pay, your severance pay, that should also be included on your vacation if you still have vacation. You understand? Yes. That's all of that supposed to be stated in your letter. Okay? They can't just tell you, okay, you're terminated and wow, look at this lady foot, man. Stand up because of the video. If I do a short video, you know, take it. This is how this lady leg look. This is Miss Sharon's leg. Watch it, people. That's what I tell the other phone not do it justice. Look at that. Look at this. This is all the clotting in this lady's leg. See there, people? See there? Look at it. Look at it.
And still get terminated.
And still get terminated from her job. This is Miss Sharon Graham's. She went and did an echocardiogram at Belize Medical, and this is the report right here. These are the heart that they did, an echocardiogram. It actually does a sonogram of your heart, and this is her report that she did. Everything that she has here, she has a lab request form that she did, and these are the prescription that she was made to take. And this is her folder here again. She did an endoscopy. Okay, this is for an endoscopy. My God, lady, lie. So this is what? Which one is this one? This is her stomach. My goodness, lady, you spent a lot of money. She spent a lot of money on this. Look at this. Okay, this is it. When she started to get sick, this is what she did. Wow. All of these. This one is the study of pharma. This one has to do with her sinuses. Let me see. This is the paranasal sinuses CAT scan without contrast. So she did a CAT scan of her sinuses. And these, yes, ma'am. So these are all from the medical, the first set. So when she started to feel sick, she already went and started to do her she went to Belize Medical. All of these are blood tests and stuff that she went out to do because she didn't know what was wrong with her. Here we go. Here we have this is a chest x-ray, and this was done in June. Yeah, a cardiomegaly.
That enlarged heart.
What? Conclusion.
Enlarged
heart. See this, sir? Wow, a cardiomegaly. Yeah, a cardiomegaly. Sorry guys, I don't have on my glasses, so I'm just trying to see through this right now. All right, then the lung fields, it says chest film shows adequate inspiration. The lung fields do not show infiltration. The atoclatosis or areas of consolidation. Okay, they are not big words, people, but basically, in a long story short, the doctor said that they have enlarged heart.
One said the same thing.
Okay then.
We're about to induce the vaccine.
These are some of the medication that Miss Sharon is taking or has been advised to take. These are some of the medication. Look like they are enough to kill people, man. By the time you don't take all of them, I don't know.
And some of them counteract.
Some, you understand? This is the doctor paper right here that states from where? Oh, this is her termination letter. Belize Airport Concession Company. This is it right here. And this is what it says. And this is the killer. This is the thing that people need to understand. What does it say? Post Vak-seeen As-the-nia. This is her medical certificate of incapacity for work. I've been telling people, once you don't get sick, they will terminate you because you can't work no more. See there? From Belize Medical Associates. That's it. This is the letter that the lady got. on August 28, Post Vak-seeen As-the-nia. See this, so incapacity for work, post vaccine. This is it right here.
And the thing is, and the thing about this is that because the doctor should give me 2 weeks. I tell them, doctor, only man take one. That's so lovely. I mean, I'm going to work and I miss so much
Here,
work.
don't get it.
Okay.
Okay, so when you done, how you may feel when they give you this termination letter? Yeah?
Well, I may feel very bad because the same job where I had to sign a paper to take the vaccine, will force me to take this vaccine. The same job will force me to take the vaccine, and the same job will turn around terminate me because I take the same vaccine.
Alright.
Because the vaccine make me sick.
Alright. Okay.
I never sick with my no vein or clot them in my foot before I take the vaccine. So I never expect to get terminated
for that. Okay.
For taking the vaccine. Because they forced me to take the vaccine. So why not? Because I get sick, you want to terminate me because I sick.
And then now, you up to now, which is today, is the 17th of September. Yes. This happened last week. That termination letter was the 9th of September. Yes. You took back your everything for back, all properties for back on Friday, which is the 10th of September. And now, even now, you still have not gotten any kind of communication from back. And there is still no money registered to your credit union.
To me.
And no letter stating what amount, what you're not showing a breakdown of what you are supposed to get back.
I'm supposed to get.
Alright.
Absolutely nothing from the SEC.
Okay.
And that is so surprising to me because if you want to terminate someone, have their monies and everything ready, along with the termination letter.
And that is a principle and business ethic.
Yes, business.
Yes, so I can't believe this now. With everything that you have already committed to and put yourself through, the tanks where you get,
yes,
the blood clot in your leg. Sit down there. Sit down there. These are all blood clots. If you guys can see, you could see all the knots. Here's another one right there. You could see clearly, more clearly here. The camera is not doing any justice to it because it's clear, but you could still see it. You could see clear and how her veins are popping out. But so now, with all of that, this is where you are at with your ailment. Explain what regular day for you now.
What regular day to me, I get up my phone around 3:30. I get up, I do what I got to do, I get ready, go out by complex, catch the airport bus 5:15 and go to work. Work from 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening and come home.
And now?
Well, now, I lean up, I can't do nothing because I have no job. I was terminated because I took the vaccine. I was terminated because I took the vaccine. I have a job.
And your health?
My health, I still feel the same way. My legs still sick, still feel the same way. Way up in my leg here. Pain. From way down.
In your leg. So when you walk,
when I lie down, when I stand up too long, I feel the pain in my legs.
Okay, so right now is that your only complaint at this time?
Well, and sometimes my heart beat fast, like you feel like you run, you feel like you go this way.
Oh my.
Every time, so you feel like you go that way.
Do you have any dizziness, anything?
Well, I don't have no dizziness right now, but only my heart will palpitate,
the high and the clotting, and that would be as a result of this clotting.
Yes.
This clotting, because you know the blood, the pump, so it's extra work on the heart. So I'm no doctor, but I know a little thing.
Well, it's very hard to hear the palpitations because whenever I feel the palpitation, I know it's because of the vaccine, and I feel like maybe I'm going to die because I never used to my heart the palpitates like that. I feel like it run out of my chest. You understand me?
Wow.
his bike on the street side, still on the bike riding,
What?
heart attack. Well, doctor never certified that it's the vaccine, but the only thing I could say that it's the vaccine that gave him a heart attack because he never sick. And he never sick before he take the vaccine. As he take the vaccine, he start to complain, but he don't feel well.
So a week later you say, wow,
Yes, a week later,
that's a
he start to
short space of
complain.
time.
Never even have break to get the second one because he's in the ground.
Wow.
When we know he had a heart attack because we were trying, I took his blood pressure and he never had no pulse. No pulse he never had. So
What would you recommend to our people out there, because what would you say to them, to those who have not taken the vaccine as yet?
well, what I would say to them, people who take the vaccine still get COVID and die. So what's the purpose of the vaccine? What's the purpose of the vaccine? I took the vaccine so that I can work. I was terminated and left to, when I'm terminated while I'm sick and it's left to die. I feel like maybe I took too long to die for them. That's why they terminated me. They don't want me to die in the airport as my co-worker, because my co-worker never have time to go to the doctor and check up herself. And the death of my co-worker, that she died in the airport, in the departure lounge.
And which co-worker was that? What is her name?
Her name was Victorina Petrona Alvarez.
Oh, that's the young lady. Okay.
Died in the airport. Nobody paid her any mind. She was complaining, enough people. Nobody paid her any mind. So I guess this is what Miss Priscilla wanted to happen to me and the CEO or her husband. Because they forced me to take the vaccine. Now when the vaccine make me sick, they terminate me.
Wow.
What they expect me to do? Isn't it proving that they're leaving me to die? Because how will I help myself? I'm sick now and I'm not working. So they pitch me out and trying to let me die. But I won't die because I believe in God.
Praise God.
And I have God on my side.
Praise God.
And God will take me through any problem or complication I'm going through.
Praise God.
But I need the airport, BSCC, and Mr. Horespa and Miss Priscilla Stevenson to pay me my 7 years severance pay, my severance plan that they were saving up for me, my vacation pay, that is from the 4th of October, and my notice pay, which is 8 weeks.
Wow.
If the BSCC know they wanted to terminate me, they should have all my payments together.
Correct.
With my termination
Because
letter.
you were at work for 3 days.
I was at work for 3
So they
days.
had ample time to
They had
prepare those
ample time to
documents.
prepare everything. But it's just to prove to you that when you get the vaccine, you get sick, they chance you that everything because they expect you to be dead. Because if they never expect I be dead, then I don't fix up my money and give it to me, but they want to see if I want them to my money. I won't die.
Praise God, and I agree with you with that.
I won't die because I believe in God.
There you have it, Belize. There you have it, my Belizean people. There you have it. Now you make an informed decisions for yourselves before you go and get a vaccine. They're saying relax before you vax. We're saying don't relax, don't vax.